Paladin Weld Checker version 2.1. Right now I'm going to show you how to change the test set point for the torque. So what you do is press menu up and menu down for 4 seconds. And you can press now up and down a number. And you'll notice that the test value only goes from 2 to 9. What this does is it's the adder which is added onto the self-calibration value. So the standard value for male to female is 2. Standard value for male to male is either 3 or 4. The idea is to go as high as you can without causing false failures. In other words, without causing lead frame damage. Because the part will fail, even with good welds, the part will always fail before the welds do. So if you are on the male to female version of Paladin, this gets set to 2. If it's on the male to male, it can be 3 or 4. I'm going to set it for 2 because that's the standard for male to female. The reason is that the female insert mold is much thinner of a material. It's only 100 micron thick material, and the male to male is 150. So the female will buckle, and therefore we have to have a lower torque adder. So when you're done, you press start, and you'll see when I press start, it's going to store that value to the EEPROM. Now when you turn off the machine and turn it back on again, you'll see the first thing that it does is it loads in the test setting of 2 and then the previous calibrations. I'll just go through the self-test again just to show you. So everything passes and it's ready to go. Let me just show you what it would look like if I do actually change the value for the test setting. So I'm going to bump this up to 5, for instance, but that might be a little bit too much torque and it might damage the part. So the idea always is to back it off to the minimum or I should say the maximum that you can put in without causing false failures of actually breaking the part, breaking a good welded part. So I'm going to press start. It saves the setting to the EEPROM. You can also see when you press start and just run through a test, I'll do it with no part in there, but you'll see that when I do this, it's going to say that it's testing. You couldn't see it there. It happened too quickly. So it fails because I have no part in here. I'm going to turn it off, back on again. You'll see that it's loaded in the new value of 5. So it did save to the EEPROM and it's all set. I'm going to go back down through the self-test. Ready to go. I'm going to hold menu up and menu down for 4 seconds. I'm just going to set this back to 2. That's the normal value for male to female. Press start. That stores it. Now you're all set. That's how you set the test value.